believe some of you might have heard about schedulers, scheduling the thing, right? In our daily life also we need a schedule. There is a trigger needed to start our daily life. We need a trigger, right? Early morning alarm, same. So to start the loads we need the triggers. That is a called as a scheduling. Scheduling is a fundamental data warehousing concept. So there are a lot of tools available in the market for schedulers, you know. You see some tools like DAC, Autosys, Grant, Control M. These are the different vendors. They are the different vendors. Autosys is a vendor, and Contab is also a local to the Unix. Control M is a separate company. DAC is from the Oracle. So a lot of scheduling tools are available in the market. What do we do? What do we do? You know, say how the scheduling is working. Okay, let me take like this. So I wanted to delete a, say for example, there is a table called customer table. So I have a customer ID, customer name. Let's take only 2 columns. Okay, my file is available at 2 a.m. for example. At 2 a.m. I need to read the file and put it into the customer table. Okay, so you create a snow pipe, that is fine. But say at the same time, assume that there are one record A and B. Okay, so at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. you wanted to truncate the table, for example. That is the one of the SQL operation. So due to some business reason, you wanted to truncate it. So you need to run your truncate statement. You need to run your truncate statement at 2 a.m. right? So you should give a scheduler for this. Okay, you will create one scheduler. Say you create one scheduler, and to the scheduler you say this statement. So then scheduler will do that. For example, you wanted to run these kind of statements. Say assume that customer is a table, and product is a table. Say region is a table. These 3 tables you wanted to truncate at same time. Okay. So and say region is a table. So now what is the scenario? You are actually, you need to run these 3 statements. What do? You put it in one file. Say for example run.sql. You run this file at 2 a.m. This is the way you will be following. So yesterday we have written one Python program, right? Okay, we have written one Python program for various attacks. You want to run this Python program say at 3 a.m. You attach this Python program to the scheduler, and at 3 a.m. this Python program will run. So whatever the program it wanted to be run, it would be executed at 3 a.m. Okay. So these scheduling activities are carried out by the Snowflake using tasks. So tasks is a basic mechanism. So task is object to run the activity in Snowflake at specified time. So this is this task is native to the Snowflake. Okay, so but when you wanted to run this job using Autosys, so that is a different tool. It's a third-party tool. Okay, but task is native to the Snowflake. Okay, there are how many ways we can schedule this job? You know, say in this job, I am trying to insert only one record for simplicity, for demo purpose. Okay, how many ways I can do? I can use either general schedule or cron style schedule. There are 2 ways you can schedule your work. So there are 2 ways you can schedule your work. One is general schedule, another is a cron style schedule. Okay, you put both of them as part of your task. Okay, so this is a command to create a task. So I'm creating a task. So let me use putty for this. So I have saved session. So EC2-user. Okay, let us connect. Okay, better I go to the use role admin console I use. Usually these kind of activities are done by the account admin. So I'm going to the account admin. In the account admin, okay, I'm going to create one task. So create a very simple, create a replace task, the task name. So you should follow this standard. Use a warehouse. What is your warehouse? Okay. So what is your schedule time? So I wanted to run this SQL query every minute. Okay. When this condition is met, so this condition is always true, right? I'm just using a true condition. Create or replace a task. The task is used to run a statement. That statement is run by this warehouse in this schedule when this condition is met. So this is a style of creating it. Before that, let me check the data in this table. Do I have any data over here or not? Select star from customer TG. Yeah, there is one record available. Let me truncate it. Okay, first I run this statement orally, whether it is correct or not. I'm just validating this insert statement. Okay, oh, already I have done something from diagram. Okay, so this is a valid record. So I'm truncating. By this time, our table is empty. Okay, what is expectation? Every minute, so this record has to be inserted. Okay, let me create the task. Okay, so see the task is successfully created. What is the life cycle as per the life cycle of task? So task is created and it is not active usually. So it is in a resume state. Sorry, it's in a suspended state. So you need to resume the task. How do you resume the task? Task is suspended state by default. You should use account role to resume for the task. So this is how you resume. This is the task I created, right? Okay, resume it. I resumed it this time. Statement executed successfully. So now let us see. So after 1 minute, we go and see. Okay, so if you are using non-account, so for example, in a case when you are running a task with non-account admin role, you know, right? So provide access to that grant user or grant access. You know the grant statements, right? Using the grant statement, you give that. Okay. Now to check the tasks, this is a statement. Okay. Select star from table function. Already some time back, you have seen this table function, right? This table function is used to write a query on a table or to fetch a data from the table. Okay, so sorry, to fetch the data from this DB and put it as a tabular format. So these many are there. Okay, task C, task 5, many are there. So I created some other. At what times also I'll come back later, but this is just remember this command. Okay, select star from the table of so database name and this one. Okay, your task history, it will give you the task name. Okay, so now let me go and see the data in the table. Ideally, a record should be inserted. It inserted, right? So it will continuously run. For every minute, it will run. Every minute, so it will keep run and run and run and run. So that is what given by this system. Okay, let me run this again. See, 7 rows this time. Last time 6 rows. Correct. So 7 rows. Or you can see this query in the. If you are confused here, you can see it in the web UI also. Okay, are you at account admin role? Select tables. Very strange. Let me say this, switch to system. Am I running correctly? It is running here, or it is not reflecting. Again, 8 rows, 7 rows. Okay, let me figure out that issue. That's not a problem. Here we are seeing. So, and also let's check the table. There should be 2 rows. Right. So, same record is keep inserted because my time is only 1 minute. So, I'm going to suspend it. Okay, how do you suspend? Alter, table name, suspend. Okay, suspend is the one. Now I'm just stopping this. Otherwise, it will keep run and keep execute. So you should be careful. Once you schedule it, okay, that's it. It is out of your hand. So, what is your feed here? Okay, so how do you say that this is a time I need to load? It's all depend upon your business need. Okay, again I say simple answer. So they only show your source system or business is aware about your data availability, right? So when they wanted to load the data, okay, it's all based on the business case study. So your model will help you. So as I told you, we have a Snowflake model and dimensional. I mean, Snowflake model or star dimensional models are there, right? So in that model, so based on the data availability time, okay, you will do that. Okay, for example, 2 a.m. 10 tables are, assume 50 tables in your project. So 2 a.m. 10 tables, 3 a.m. 40 tables. Oh, you have like that, right? So you need to create your task accordingly. So this is a one way of understanding the task. And second role would be cron style. How many of you are aware about a cron style? We don't know. So this cron style takes 5 parameters. Okay. So in your cron style, first you need to understand uh, what are you doing now. So you are taking a query and you are running at a specific time. Okay, this is 1 minute, for example. Say there are some scenarios you wanted to run the query at 2 a.m. only or only one time in a day. Or so daily you need to run at 2 a.m. or you want to run for 365 days. There are some conditions available, right? So cron style will help you do that activity. Okay, even you can frame this a general schedule as per that also, but best way is a cron. It's the most popular way of scheduling the jobs from the EC2. Okay, or Snowflake is adapting that. Okay, it has 5 stars in it. Okay, 5 parameters. I cannot say stars. 5 parameters. So these parameters are fixed parameters. Like you should not change the meaning of it. So first one is the minutes. Its value is 0 to 59. The second one is the hours. So 0 to 23. So third parameter is a month, 1 to 13. Okay. So fourth parameter is a, so third parameter is day, fourth parameter is month. So 1 to 12, or you can use mnemonics also, January, Jan, February, FEB. You can use, or you use the numbers also. Fourth one is day. Okay. So again, in order to run, there is a problem. So timestamps are different from region to region, right? You know, so 8:30 a.m. in IST would be a different time in your US. So timing would be different in uh, Asia Pacific and will be different in UK, right? You should know where is your Snowflake is launched. That is very important. So you are actually scheduling using Snowflake native tasks, Snowflake native concept, that is task. So you should know your time. How do you know your Snowflake launching place? So where it is launched, we don't know the time. So here it is, IST time is 8:30, but Snowflake, what is the Snowflake time? Let us see this. This is the time. Okay, maybe it's a PST or UST, I don't know. So 22:11, it's 06:55. Okay, this is the time where Snowflake is working. Okay, you should pass this time to the current time. So that's why first select your current timestamp using select current timestamp function. This function will give you that. Based on this, I am actually running the same command using the cron style. The same command using cron style. First, let me truncate the table. I'm truncating the table. Okay, and see the data. There are no records in it. Okay, now let me prepare one cron style one. Task underscore C is my cron style one. Okay, this is the syntax. So provide your warehouse and schedule is equal to using cron. These two are the two statements you need to remember. And what is the time now? It's 06:55, right? So on what day? Okay, first one is a minute. At what minute I wanted to do? So let me run one more time. Current timestamp. So it's 6 minutes 57 seconds, right? 6 minutes 57 seconds. So first one is a minute. So I'll give 8 minutes. Hours is 8 or what is that? Hours is 6, sorry. Hours is 06. Okay. So I'm creating a scheduler for running at okay 06:57, right? Let me give it a 59th minute, 6th hour, and day of the month means daily. If you mention star, that is nothing but daily. So day of the month. If you mention star in month, every month. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And also week is Wednesday. So day is Wednesday. So yeah. And this is the one you need to mention because why I'm using America Los Angeles, you know. So this time is usually American time. That's why I'm using it. If you are working in Singapore, you need to do that. And your timestamp input format is this one. So this is a default one. You can do it for anywhere. So it's a 24 hours time. I am scheduling for 24 hours timestamp, not for 12 timestamp. Okay. So okay, already it's okay. So let me create a scheduler. Schedule. So again, resume it. Okay, where is the resume? So use it. So resume. I don't know. So I just given the time. So I just resumed. Okay, will it be record inserted or not? Let me see. No, not happened. Let me schedule for different time then. Now see the current timestamp. 06:59, right? Still, let's wait for a minute. No, it did not happen. I'll schedule for different time. So I schedule for 071. 07 hours, 1 minute, right? So first one is minute and hours are 07. Okay. Let me take it. I'm replacing the old scheduler, yes. Okay, again resume it. Okay, you want to see the state of this one? You can see this history as well. Where is that history command? Yeah. Here we see is it in a suspended state or ideal state. This one, okay, is scheduled, right? At what time? 071, 11/1, 2011. That is the time, right? Okay. So scheduled at this time. Okay, let us see what will happen. Okay, these are the different ways we can do. So using cran tab, you can schedule at different times. Okay, so all you need to know is this one. Okay, you can not only within this cran is not only meant for the Snowflake, it is a Unix capability. Okay, so you can schedule any task like this. So you can study anywhere in the Google and you can do. Okay, So yesterday somebody was asking, right? Can we schedule it? Yeah, we can try and schedule here. So you can create one SQL. You can just take assignment like you are creating this SQL file, right? Save all your queries in a SQL. Okay, and do exercise for pass the SQL to this task. Okay, here I have given one line, right? You try passing a SQL file to it. Okay, that's where is the SQL file is available. That SQL file will be available in the local Unix box where you logged in with EC2 user, right? So there you will keep that file. That is how our environment is. I'll tell you my environment now. Now you will clearly understand my environment. First, let me see the data. The scheduler is running. Right, the scheduler is running. It ran. Okay, so record is inserted. Right, now let us understand more about the scheduler. Okay, what I am trying to help you here is how is my environment, how is my project, that may help you. My project is this one. I have data from different regions, so I have 10 tables from one region. Usually UK region, 10 tables are coming. My client is, I mean, don't be okay, so getting bored. Just I'm trying to help you give the flow of the project I'm trying. So in the USA and 3 regions I'm getting the data. So 10, I'm for simplicity I'm taking 10 tables, 5 tables and 3 tables. Okay, 3 different vendors for me, 3 different data providers. Okay, what I'll do, for these 10 tables, for each table are depend upon the need. I create a single SQL file, run.sql. So this SQL file holding the copy commands actually. So copy command. Okay, run.sql is my command, copy command. So this run.sql, what I'll do, I'll run in the, I'll give it to the scheduler name called as autosys. Okay, so but autosys will not take the SQL directly. What I am doing now, this autosys again I am putting under one more shell program, or say for simplicity you can say it as a run.py Python program I am giving. So this SQL file is executed by run.py. You need to find a proper Python code to run the SQL. This py will be given to the autosys. Autosys will schedule it. So how autosys will schedule? So autosys command is like this: Python create run.py. To this particular program, I pass some parameters. What are the parameters? DB, schema, warehouse, all the parameters I pass. So by the time when I'm running py, so I'll pass all these things. So DB, schema, warehouse. So this is my first step. Autosys is the first step. He is a guy, he will on the switch at 3 a.m. My loads are at 3 a.m. So then Python program will be started. When Python program started, this SQL will be running. When this SQL is running, the copy command will be working. When copy command is working, so the data will be loaded. Why these many steps means? So architecture is happy with the steps. Business is happy. What else we need? Okay, so this is how the project is. I am not using the task here. So I am using the autosys. What is the advantage? In my, the advantage would be not all jobs run at 3 a.m. There are some jobs. So Asia Pacific jobs, APAC jobs. These jobs, say I'm taking 2 tables for simplicity. This APAC job, okay, is using the few tables loaded by the UK, US, Australia. So this is running at 4 a.m. These 3 are 3 a.m. only. But this guy is giving the data at 4 a.m. Okay, that's why I am going to use the same Python program, but scheduled with the different parameters. I'll have one more SQL, say run 1.sql. this Python program will run this. I am actually segregating flagging accordingly. So that is my own programming style. It's a huge stuff. It's not as simple as I'm explaining here. So all of this, where are these 10, all this, how these 10 tables are coming up, they keep in S3 bucket, these tables data, right? They are giving in the form of a files. So they give 10 files. My system is completely file system. So they put it in S3 bucket. Okay. So S3 bucket is, I load all my copy commands will read the data from S3 bucket at 5 a.m. actually. At 5 a.m. I remove all the files from S3 bucket. I mean, I'll archive them. So this is that. So make use of S3 bucket temporarily. So once your job is done, then again you put back the files into S3. Clear? So this is how my program is being scheduled. I'm giving it in a simple terms. This is how it is, right? So you have a lot of material available, so you can go back to the scheduler. I mean, you find a lot of material in your help document for tasks, crans. You can understand all of them. Okay. So any doubt in this? Any doubt so far in flag, in understanding the cran style, or in understanding the tasks? Yesterday, one of our students raised a question. I think he is clear with that.